In times where every social media like feels like a dopamine hit, how do you find strength to disconnect and rebuild your relationship with your inner self? Today, I want to talk about something very essential and powerful with you. It's about addiction, not to substances, but to a digital beast that we continue to feed every day in every way. Our phones. A client recently confessed to me. He said, I am addicted to social media. I am addicted to the likes, the approval, seeking validation from attractive women. How brave of him to admit this. Because let's be honest, we all are in the same boat. I feel we have become performers, clowns for a digital circus where we are working hard, hustling, but for the wrong reasons. We are creating art, but to fit in the trend. We are creating poetry, content, our expression, but to constantly seek applause, constantly feed the ego that doesn't lead anywhere. It's like a merry-go-round. You are on the ride, going round and round. At the end of the day, you are dizzy and you feel you have done some work, but the truth is you're still there. This is an endless loop that doesn't go anywhere. And in this loop, you lose a piece of yourself, a little bit every day, until anxiety, stress, fear, and worry becomes the norm for you. What if I told you, while everyone is trying hard to get in, there is a way out, a way that leads to your authentic self? And I have three super easy and simple steps for you. Number one, morning walks. Out for morning walks. And my suggestion is don't use headphones. You see, when you don't use headphones, you can feel the breeze. You can hear the sound of birds. And nature is so generous. I feel the love of nature is so unconditional. Whatever fear, doubt, anxiety you are carrying within, nature will drink that from you. And she leaves you feeling much more free, easy, creative, courageous, and so much more. You may leave your house with as one person, but you come back as a different identity with a shift in perspective. Number two, meditate. When the body feels tired or when the body has done its movement, it's not hyper anymore. It doesn't want to jump around like a monkey anymore. If you meditate after a bit of walk, workout, yoga, whatever that physical movement is, the body feels much more receptive to the downloads. You become much more open and receptive to the unknown. And believe it or not, it's in the unknown that the magic starts to happen. Anyone can create art within the parameters of the mind, within the information stored in the mind. But the genius work happens when you are beyond the mind, when you're receiving information beyond the mind. It's in that moment the genius work happens. It's in that moment you create a subtle revolution toward your self-expression. Finally, write. The writing that will happen right after the meditation might take you to dimensions, to places you have never been. It might open the gateways of wisdom, awareness, enlightenment that you have no idea existed for you. In the Eastern traditions, so many writers give credit to the meditation for writing the greatest scriptures ever. I invite you to simply repeat daily walk, daily meditation, daily writing. It's fine to disappear from the noise of social media because somewhere in that disappearance, you will find yourself. It takes absolute courage to step back from the noise and reconnect with your spiritual essence. It takes great courage to make yourself inaccessible to the social noise so that you become accessible to the inner muse. Disconnect to reconnect. You owe it to yourself. If you need deeper support, I have 200 episodes on my podcast, The Leela Show, and I have a group coaching program called Beyond the Mind, where you guessed it, we go beyond the mind. We tap into the dimensions where your creativity, spirituality, and sensuality is the norm for you. I hope this video was helpful. My name is Chandresh Bhardwaj. Thank you for watching.